you see us underneath the LAM over at the SEQ bay, Houston?
Yes, indeed, Buzz. We can see your feet sticking out underneath the structure of the LEM descent stage.
Okay, I'm just on the other side of the...
Now we can see you through the structure of the minus Z secondary strut.
The SEQ bay contains the scientific experiments to be left on the surface of the moon. The laser, reflector.
They're open, and it looks like they're going to stay up without any problem.
Columbia, Columbia, this is Houston. We're about to lose you on the Omnis. Request high gain antenna, react mode, pitch 20, yaw 135, over.
I'm going to pick an area, Neil.
Make that yaw 175, Columbia, yaw 175 on the high gain.
Corelli's locked up on the high gain, Houston.
Roger out.
Surgeon says everything looks fine. An hour and a half of lunar surface time for Neil Armstrong.
Houston, the passive seismometer has been deployed manually.
Roger.
They've been on the portable life support systems for 2 hours now.
And the manual deployment of the LR cubed little spring that's at the end of the string pulled off of the pit pin. Now, however, I was able to reach up and get hold of the pit pin and pull it loose. So it'll be deployed manually also.
Roger.
And the panorama is complete, and got the limb 730 position at about 60 feet.
That's Neil Armstrong to the left of the screen. By that.
Doors are closed and locked.
Roger.
Have you got us a good area picked out?
Yeah,
think right out on that rise out there is probably as good as any. Right over here. But probably stay on the high ground there and watch at the edge of that crater is rather that's real soft there, isn't it? And a couple of close-ups on these quite rounded, large boulders.
Buzz Aldrin coming into view on the right, carrying the 2 experiments.
About 40 feet out. I'd say out to the end of that next... Well, it's going to be a little difficult to find a good level spot here. Top of that next little ridge there, wouldn't that be a pretty good place? Yeah, how about I put the LR cube right about here? All right. And, I'm going to have to get on the other side of this rock here. I would go right around that crater to the left there. Isn't that a level spot there? I think this right here is just as level. Okay.
And they will be out of the camera's field of view while setting up these experiments.
The boulders look like basalt, and they have probably 2% white minerals in them, white crystals. And the thing that I reported as vesicular before, I don't believe I believe that anymore. I think it's small craters. They look like little impact craters where BB shot has hit the surface. Houston, I have the seismic experiment flipped over now, and I'm aligning it with the sun. I'm having a little bit of difficulty getting the beam to go in the center. Wants to move around and around on the outside. Doesn't find any spot, any home.
You're cutting out again, Buzz.
Roger, I say I'm not having too much success in leveling the PSE experiment. The laser reflector is installed, and the bubbles level, and the alignment appears to be good.
Neil, this is Houston. Roger out.
Hey, you want to take a look at this BB, see what you make out of it? I found it pretty hard to get perfectly level, too. That baby likes the outside. It won't go on the inside. That little cup is convex now instead of concave. I think you're right. I believe it is. Houston, I don't think there's any hope of using this leveling device to come up with an accurate level. It looks to me as though the cup here that the BB is in is now convex instead of concave, over.
Roger 11, press on. If you think it looks level by eyeball, go ahead.
Okay.
The bubble they're discussing is on a leveling device on the passive seismometer.
One going, huh? There you go. Good work. Good show. Hey, whoa, stop. Back up. Houston, as I was facing the PSE, the right-hand solar array deployed automatically. The left hand, I had to manually training bar at the far end. And all parts of the solar array are clear of the ground now.
So Buzz, this is Houston. I understand you did successfully deploy both solar arrays, over.
Roger, that's affirmative. And there isn't any way of telling whether that's lined up or getting in the way. Maybe I can get down here. Now that appears to be pointing.
Neil, this is Houston, over.
Hey, go ahead, Houston.
All right, we've been looking at your consumables, and you're in good shape. Subject to your concurrence, we'd like to extend the duration of the EVA 15 minutes from nominal. We will still give Buzz a hack at 10 minutes prior for heading in. Your current elapsed time is 2 plus 12, over.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Roger out.
That 212 is the time expended on the PLSS.
This is Houston. If you're still in the vicinity of the PSC, could you get a photograph of the ball level, over?
I'll do that, Buzz. Right, we'll get a photograph of that. Houston, what time would you estimate we could allow for the documented sample, over? Oh, shoot. I believe the ball is right in the middle now. Wonderful. Take a picture before it moves.
Neil, this is Houston. We're estimating about 10 minutes for the documented sampling, over. Columbia, this is Houston, over.
Go ahead, Houston, Columbia.
Roger, I'd like you to terminate charging battery Bravo at 111 plus 15, over.
How about right now?
Roger. Buzz, this is Houston. You've got about 10 minutes left now prior to commencing your EVA termination activities, over.
Roger, I understand.
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. The passive seismic experiment has been uncaged, and we're observing short period oscillations in it, over.
Neil Armstrong has been on the surface now about an hour and 50 minutes. In the foreground, Buzz Aldrin is collecting a core tube sample.
I hope you're watching how hard I have to hit this into the ground to the tune of about 5 inches, Houston.
Roger.
It almost looks wet.
Got it. Sample.
Wait a minute. Cable? Yeah, cut the cable again.
Neil and Buzz, this is Houston. We'd like you to...
You're right. Turn to your right.
Not clear?
Not quite.
Neil, this is Houston. We'd like you all to get 2 core tubes and the solar wind experiment. 2 core tubes and the solar wind, over.
Roger.
The core tubes provide material.
Get the next one. Maybe you can turn away the box a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Buzz, this is Houston. You have approximately 3 minutes until you must commence your EVA termination activities. Over.
Roger, understand.
Columbia, this is Houston. Approximately 1 minute to LOS. Over.
1 minute. Columbia, roger.
And do you plan on commencing your sleep on the backside this pass? If so, we'll disable uplink to you while we're talking to the LEM. Over.
Negative that. Houston, were you able to record in a documentary way where the two core tube samples were taken?
Negative.
Now, I didn't get a stereo view of those two, but they're right in the vicinity of the solar wind.
Neil, this is Houston. After you've got the core tubes and the solar wind, anything else that you can throw into the box would be acceptable.
I do. Cap was right. I got the cap. Got the cap? They're both good caps on them now. Okay. And you want to pick up some stuff and I'll get these receptacles? Throw the solar wind in.
Buzz Aldrin retrieving the solar wind experiment.
Buzz, this is Houston. It's about time for you to start your EVA closeout activities.
Roger.
They've been on their life support system. On their life support systems, 2 hours and 25 minutes.